So Quebec is a really politically interesting place. There's some kind of a pride parade going on at the moment. I'm not sure why, because that has already occurred a couple of months ago. It could have something to do with the Quebec elections coming up September 4th. It's quite a contrast here because you have this pride event going on and it's next to a basilica that's a 1/3 replica of the Vatican and the Queen Elizabeth Hotel, which is quite an establishment place. And there are monuments to the archdiocese of the past over there. So you have this clash that somehow works. And I really advise that people pay attention to this election, which so far has been a lot more lively than the US election for the presidential campaign. While most people don't really approve of Obama or Romney, there's still sort of like this fatalism seizing everybody there, where people have kind of succumbed to realizing that those are the two choices. Romney's just a little bit more austerity and will get us to Iran faster. And Obama, there's still some kind of chance of something better. But people don't really have their hopes set too high. Whereas here in Quebec, the incumbent is someone, I believe his name is pronounced Charest, who is sort of infamous for working against the student protests or manifestations earlier this year. And he seemed like he was a likely person to be re-elected until recently, when Marois, the separatist party candidate, has made efforts. She's really kind of reached the populist sentiment, and she's proclaiming that she's already hired a transition team that had been in place for a few weeks. Then Charest, the incumbent, is starting to address the public in English, because the small English population is sort of pivotal to this winning this election. And also he's appealing towards francophones who are a little bit scared of another separatist effort. Then Marois has made efforts to where she is basically going to legislate secularism in similar ways to what France has. So there's not going to be any sort of religious garb or paraphernalia allowed if you're working in a public institution, except for the crucifix, which that's kind of owing towards a more, well, really totally institutionalized Catholicism here, which is different from France, as I understand it. I do advise looking up that election, especially as it gets closer, because they're both really provoking people. The third party I really don't know much about. It's sort of like, really I would just be speculating to say anything more there. But anyway, here's a little glimpse into the culture of Montreal at the moment. Thanks for watching. Bye.